Hello and welcome to today's Reiki session. Today we're going to be focusing on our social pillar of well-being, and today we're going to focus in particular on family. In order to best support that process, I've got a beautiful piece of K2, which is a wonderful stone that is named for the mountain in Pakistan on which it's found. And it's a beautiful, beautiful stone that helps to support connections with family, especially with regard to healing breaches. So again, in order to support this process, we have this beautiful essential oil, Forgive, which is the renewing blend. And this is not necessarily suggestive of there being any issues in the family, but I know that with everything going on at present, it's just kind of nice to provide a little extra support and just send a little extra healing love and intention into our family relationships. I'm also going to apply a little ylang ylang, which is a beautiful oil that supports our inner child and our playfulness. It's also very calming. So I'm just going to apply a couple drops of that, and I'm going to add to it wild orange, because wild orange is a beautiful, uplifting essential oil. I know sometimes when we talk about family things, it can be a little stressful, and this could be your immediate family, it could be others. Just going to apply that to the hands. Very pretty, kind of citrusy floral. So today's oracle card is called Iolite, and Iolite supports the third eye chakra and relates to our interactions with our family. Family is the most important thing in life. This doesn't necessarily relate to your blood or biological family. It could be your adopted family, your friends, your pets, or your partner's family. Whoever your family is, you need to take some time out today to reconnect with them. You may like to call or email, or send a text message, or sit in a room in person with them if possible. Iolite brings the message that you are not alone. Try not to isolate yourself. Reconnect with the important people in your life. Express your true self and let your family members see who you really are. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. You are fabulous just the way you are. If you need to heal some issues with your family, please know that your spirit guides are with you at this time, helping you through this process. Also know that you are only responsible for your own actions, your own responses. You can't take on board anyone else's mistakes or guilt. Look at the situation from a different point of view so you can take positive control back in your life and move forward. What a beautiful message for today. You can begin to get comfortable and allow the eyes to close as we get started today. Again, doing your body scan, making note of any areas or any tension in the body, anything that feels painful or tight or particularly stressed. I know when we talk about family, sometimes there can be this kind of physiological response to that, and that can be unpleasant for some of us. So if that's what you're experiencing, no judgment. Just know that whatever it is that you've got going on, everything is welcome here. There's no judgment in this space. And later we'll create an opportunity to do some forgiveness work as well, in case that's necessary. This is a place to bring all that stuff, whatever it is, so that you can begin to sort through it, discard what is no longer needed, process through whatever has been sitting there on a shelf waiting for you to get to it. This is a space to let things go. So as we go through this process, be mindful of any emotions that come up, any physical sensations in the body, and know that as we go through this process, this is all part of helping you release what no longer serves, helping you to find the healing that you need. not just for yourself, but for the relationships with others. And if you're one of those amazing people who happens to have an incredible relationship with your family, how very blessed you are. And I'd like to acknowledge with gratitude that you're here. And I'd encourage you to focus on gratitude throughout this session. If at any time you feel overwhelmed, just return your focus and attention to the breath. Reiki is designed to bring awareness to whatever happens to be causing us pain, whatever happens to be holding us back, whatever happens to be blocking us. Sometimes that experience can be a little unpleasant to face. Know that you are always completely safe. Reiki can't hurt you. It may allow you to experience or feel pain that you have been hiding from. And the only reason that happens is because you are emotionally, or your soul is ready to release that pain. And the only way to do that is to feel it. So if that's happening for you now, it's okay. This will pass. It's just your body processing out in a physical way all of those emotions, all of that stored energy that's been sitting for so long. You're just letting it go. I'd like to invite you to bring your attention to your family. And right in this moment, we're going to focus on those relationships, that interconnectedness between you and the people that you love. Whatever those relationships are like, if you have been beating yourself up for an interaction that maybe didn't go as desired, or maybe wasn't handled as well as you would have liked, we're going to take a moment to kind of rewrite that now. The beautiful thing about having energetic conversations with the people in our world is that they're completely and totally safe. This is an excellent way for you to engage with someone that maybe you haven't had a good relationship with in a completely neutral way. It allows you to say whatever it is that you need to say, do whatever you need to do in order to support healing within the relationship, as well as healing within yourself. So I'm going to ask if there are any particular individuals that you would like to bring to mind to have an energetic conversation with. And it doesn't necessarily need to be a negative conversation. It could just be you want to express love and gratitude to these individuals as well. So whoever it is that you feel weighing on your heart that you would like to speak to, I'm going to ask you to bring them in mind. Visualize yourself sitting in a room comfortably just as you are now. And just bring to mind this individual sitting across from you. This is a completely safe space. Nothing can hurt you here. You are protected. You are safe. And as you have this person seated in front of you, or maybe it's many people, you begin to feel confident and comfortable and relaxed, able to speak whatever truth it is that this person needs to know, trusting that the message will be received, the words will be accepted, and they will come in the exact way that will be necessary in order for your message to be best heard. You can say whatever you need to in this experience, whatever would bring the most peace to your being, whatever this individual needs to know. Even if this individual no longer exists on the physical plane, it's okay. You can still have this conversation with them. Just take a few moments to express whatever it is that you want to say to this person or these people. knowing that you're completely supported and completely safe, and you can stop at any time. Know that as you express yourself, saying whatever it is that you need to say to these individuals you're speaking to, there's no judgment here, not from them, not from me, not even from yourself. You're free to say what you need to say. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel grateful. It's okay to feel love. It's okay if you're a little confused. It's okay if you're experiencing many emotions at once. Just know that all this is happening to best support your highest and best good, whatever is going to be most supportive to your well-being. Take another few moments to wrap up your conversation, knowing that this isn't the end, that you can always come back to this space and engage with these individuals whenever you need to. You can say whatever you want. You're completely safe and completely supported. And now you can complete your conversation with these folks. You can give them a hug if you feel like that feels appropriate and safe. You can just wave, or you can just get up and walk out of your space, knowing the conversation is concluded and you've done what you needed to do, said what you needed to say. And sometimes these conversations will need to be repeated a few times in order for the message to be fully received, and that is okay. You took a huge step towards healing today. It takes a lot of courage to do what you've done. There's been a big release of energy, almost feels like a wave of relief, having said what you needed to say. Now let's begin to bring our focus back into this present moment. If you need some time to process after this session, that's completely normal. If you experience an emotional release, such as crying or laughing, or maybe you just need to yell for a little while, whatever it is that you need to do to discharge, continue to discharge that excess energy is completely okay. Just make sure that you're safe and others are as well. Let's place the hands on heart center, bringing all that love, all the love of the universe into this place. As we begin or close with our 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, releasing any trauma from this experience. Inhale deeply the beautiful love of all the beings in the universe. And release any of the pain, any discomfort, any fear. Last big hail in, taking in all the love, all the support. And release whatever remains of any pain, any discomfort, any sadness. Just letting that all go. You're incredibly brave for doing this today. I know it was hard, and I know that maybe some part of you didn't want to, but know that you've done an amazing and wonderful thing towards healing any relationships within your family that needed a little extra love and support today. Sending you lots of love and peace and healing. Well done. Namaste.